Evening, Samurai! Welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome to the Vortex. My name is Ezio and I will be your guide this evening as we venture forth into worlds, into realms very much well-travelled at this point. And to each and every one of you, be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live, here on Twitch or in the YouTube archive in the far future, welcome. For those of you who couldn't join us on the previous leg of our journey, we ventured forth across the mighty streets of Kamurocho. We played as the Dragon of Dojima. We did some story, much to my regret. Dun, dun, dun. And now we've discovered that I may not be able to get everything done before the end of the game. Chat assured me that there is a potential possibility that we will be able to go back and switch the day-night cycles. I don't know, but we will find out in due course. But before then, we have a lot of stuff to do. We have shenanigans and sub-stories. We have fish to find, or at least the nighttime variety. Can't do golf anymore. Daytime activity only, apparently. And plenty of hostesses to talk to. Memos to find. Oh, and also all of the crafting to do. Some of that I won't be able to do, I suspect, before the finale. But we're definitely going to make a good attempt at it before then. So, with that, come to think of it, I can't finish all the sub-stories because there's one left for Seijima which I need to do during the finale as well. So there we go. Anyway, with that said, with that done, come join me as we once more step foot into the Vortex as we continue to travel and traverse the world, the realm that is Yakuza 4 Remastered. Our destination lays before us, the controls are set, and as always, the PlayStation is turned on because otherwise I will get into a fist fight for 3 days from the deepest trenches to the highest peaks before I smote it upon the mountainside in order to get it to actually display from the HDMI output. So with that said, let's go. Shall we? Oh, hail, hoodlum, welcome. Can't talk too much, I am weeding. Good for you. There we go. I was wondering where my hit flask went. It was right in front of me the entire time. Right. So I suppose, hail, mighty lurker. Right, what do we start with? Sub-stories, I suppose. I still can't get over how laid back Akiyama was about losing 100 billion yen. I still can't believe Akiyama was stupid enough to have it in a vault that didn't actually have any sort of password protection. Oh, I'm just going to put a book in front of this button that's not even biometrically linked. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right. What do we start with then? Sub-stories or fishing? Yes, I already know how to get to Kamurocho Hills, thank you, Florist, but that's not where I'm going first. Instead, we are going to venture forth and do some fishing. That's what the title of the stream says, and I feel like losing some of my sanity before I get it back actually doing some interesting stuff in the form of sub-stories. To think of it, I should probably have a fishing section of the spreadsheet. And so, as Kiryu stirs out to the ocean, where we previously had a speedboat race, who's up for remastered fish? Yep, we can't do all this because it requires us to actually have daytime. Fantastic. Well, I will trust Akiyama to finish that for us as his penance for being an absolute moron. Right. So, what fish have we already got on the completion list? They're memos. Need to do them as well. I've caught an umbrella. Oh, you have to be kidding me. I actually have to do... it is in the list. Okay. So I have to fish junk as well, apparently. Well, I've done an umbrella. I've collected an umbrella. That's all I've collected, but we've got an umbrella. Fantastic. Right. Well, it's not sunset. But we can do night. Okay, hello. Yes, I look to fish. Many fish, please. I will buy bait. Thank you. I shall have 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these. There's no save at the docks, is there? Oh. In for a penny. Right, so I'm going to go after a marlin. Which is at 120 to 150 meters. Now I just have to remember how I actually do the fish thing. I can't remember how I did the fish. Okay. Douche. Nighttime fishing, surprisingly difficult. Is the fish music the same one that they had for the Pocket Circuit? It sounds eerily similar. Really? The umbrella was apparently such a mighty foe. I hate this minigame. Right. I don't know, 127. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-ba-da-ba. Don't like running to the red line. Hey, we got a fish. Is it a marlin? I don't know what it is. It is a fish. It goes flop flop. It is a sea bream. That's not supposed to be at this time of day. What? Day sunset. Apparently it must be sun. I thought it was no. Oh, good. Then fine. Okay, so apparently we can catch things outside of things. Right. So what do we have from 0 meters to, I don't know, 100? We could catch a prawn. Maybe a squid. Aim for a prawn. Thought they were more of a trawler thing, but whatever. It's going to be a prawn or it's going to be another umbrella. Bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-ba-dum ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-ba-da-bum ba-da-bum. Ah. My bait! My precious bait! Okay, fine. Holy mother! No! Whatever it was big. Oh, I get the feeling I've just let a really rare catch get away from me. Okay. Leads. Huge. Bum ba dum ba dum bum ba da ba dum. Hey, we got a squid. Yeah, we've got some bait. Overzealous. And that is the last of my bait. I wish to sell you some fish. I have a squid and a sea bream. At least I'm able to recoup some losses. Right. 99, 99, 99, 9. Wow. Oosh. Ba ba dum ba dum bum ba da ba da ba dum. This is going to take us forever, isn't it? I noticed, Kiryu. Thank you for that blatant observation. Right. Not too much line out. Ah. This is fun, isn't it? It's a deeply enjoyable experience that I would very much rather eat my own controller. Oh well, right. But it has to be done. I said I'd 100% every Yakuza game, and I'm far from invoking the rule of bollocks on a primary requirement. We got a squid again. Yay. This might be the worst thing you faced so far. Entirely possible. Yes. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Whee! Ah. Splooge. "18 things you need for fish." Yes. Last. Oh! Ah, I hit the wrong button. At least bait type doesn't matter. But, oh, wait, what? Well, I thought the bait type is what gets me, like, that glowy box of boxiness. Do I not need to worry about aiming for that box? Where it's like the lighter blue is where the bait is more effective, isn't it? Yes, you are correct. As long as the fish falls within the bait bar, any type can be used. Okay. That's 3 umbrellas now. That means I'm going to... Oh. I'm going to have to go and sell... That's not even sell. Stick the umbrellas in the inventory or something. Ugh. Yep. I now have 3 useless umbrellas. I'm going to have to go back to Camarocho and stick them in the item inventory or sell them to someone else. Ah. Pain in the backside. Oh well, I'm just going to dump them in the inventory for now. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Hey. Right, so do I aim for the harder fish first or the easier? I'm going to aim for the harder. It requires a lot of shrimp, apparently. Who are the docks, noble sir? Oh. Yes, you are correct, as long as... Oh, wait, never mind. I've already read that. I don't know why I thought that was a new message. Oh, I've just realised. The bot hasn't responded. But she is there. Tell you what, Spacebot, you can have a reboot. I think you might need one. Yep. I shall go fishing. With the fish. With the fish. With the fish. Under the fish of the fish. There we go. The bot's back. Man, I love Docker sometimes. So easy to just reboot a Docker container. Or at least restart. Reboot's a different thing. So easy to update as well. I don't have to press around with databases or anything. I just basically execute a pull command and then execute a restart command and the system all just kicks in. I pressed the button, dang it. Oh, fine. On goes another shrimp. Over. I can't tell which direction this fish is coming. It sounds like AC/DC music in the background as well, which is awesome. Sounds like Thunderstruck. Ay, ay. That's another miss then. Ow. Yeah. The pinnacle of excitement. Nope. Alright. Yep. No. Fishing in Yakuza 0 was so much better. Did it always make sense? No. But at least it gave me some hope. Oh, I'm out of bait. Marbles. It's still killing me that I can't play Fallout London because of some of the can't play Fallout London because some of the Easter eggs I have seen, like fake Tesco economy burgers being called horse meat, and you can adopt the Churchill dog. Awesome. The chap from Clockwork Orange is also in one of the underground stations, I believe. The pinnacle of excitement, this. Boosh. Nope. Still one of the weirdest films I've ever seen is Clockwork Orange. No wonder it was banned for a long time. So was The Life of Brian, but for different reasons. I'm going to be at this for a while, aren't I? Yes, probably. Yeah. Fine, let's not aim for the 150 mark. Let's aim for this one. What distance does this set as? 133. It's still in the range of the bigger catches. Oh, oh that was mistimed, wasn't it? Doodah, right. If I was playing Final Fantasy XIV on Saturday, this would be perfect to pair with the Relic Weapons quest. Fair enough. Okay, fine.
ぜ。とりゃ。
$127. There's plenty in that range, I suppose. Of course I didn't get a bite that time. Whee! Sploosh. What's this be an umbrella? Oh, won't surprise me. That's just infuriating. Me. Wait. The problem is it's hard to see which direction the fish is facing in night as well.
So.
69 though. Nice.
Right.
Keep fishing.
Yakuza. Toria.
Yeah, well.
So.
Bother.
Yakuza. Toria. Yakuza. Toria.
Hello?
行くぜ。とりゃ。
I think if we don't get something by the end of this set of bait, I'm just going to reset to the previous save. On the principle of it saves me burning all of my yen.
行くぜ。とりゃ。
Yeah, ba bum ba bum 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 bum. Ah!
行くぜ。とりゃ。
Yeah, man. Give me a bite. Something small. Now that's interesting. As long as I balance my reeling in, I don't actually have to move the rod left and right. Oh, it's a fish. I think it's one I've already caught, though. It is a sea bream. Right, that doesn't require me to restart. That require me to save. On the principle... Yeah, on the principle that I have already caught one. I'm not losing anything if I reset.
行くぜ。とりゃ。
Hey. Let's see if that strategy from before works then. Juggling the shoulder buttons does seem to actually work surprisingly well. No, the game's twice to me on this one. It's not letting me get it past the 20. Oh, I've got... Get on, you little... That's how it was screwing me over before, because it can just jump up. Sort of like the blasted masseuse gauge thing, massage parlor gauge mini game bollock. Like that. Oh, I hate this mini game. Okay. The sea green will not make up for whatever that was. But, oh. Good. Good. I wish to buy your finest shrimp, dear sir. I also feel slightly conned because the picture shows free shrimp, but I only ever seem to use one. Hey, it's a miss, isn't it? Yep. Yep. It's a miss. Hell, my name is Fishing. Oh, Bennett. Can't just not play Mahjong for the next hour? No, apparently not. I'd take Pachinko over this. That's how miserable of an experience the fishing is in this game. I would take Pachinko, of all things, over it. But no. No, I'm now stuck here by this dockside trying to catch fish. And I bet none of their names are Eric either. Mentioning Fallout London before, here's a question because I haven't had a chance to look into it yet. Is it an official Bethesda thing or is it a mod? Mod. Ah, fair enough. I'm going to ask the Oracle this one. Fishing tips. Horns, morning, max distance, plus special song. Wait, what? So there is still a risk that whatever I pull up after all that is junk. I need to find an easier way of doing this. Or at the very least, a way of doing it so I don't continuously lose out.
Mm. Yakuza. Toria.
But I was recently said that Bethesda will never do anything with Fallout outside of the US. Oh, I think I remember that interview, actually. Sure, go for it. It's Todd Howard, though, so eh.
Mm. Yakuza. Toria.
The man that lies just as much as Peter Molyneux. Ooh, now that's a burn.
Mm.
Keep fishing. Keep fishing. Just keep fishing. Fishy, 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 fishy. Just keep fishing.
Yakuza.
I really need to watch the Internet Historian's video on Fallout 76 again. That's a very funny one.
Mm.
Hey. The sad thing is, this is only half of the fishing.
Toria.
Because the other half requires us to be in the daytime. Though, it also looks like the majority can be done anytime or during the night, so we might be alright. I mean, I've already caught one fish that says it only appears at sunset, and that's fine.
Kuso.
I let too much line go. Oh, that was annoying.
Yakuza. Toria. Kuso.
Let too much line go again. Ah. Oh, I hate this. I really, really hate this. There's always one. There's always that one mini game in a Yakuza game that's just an absolute misery to get through. I think this time it's fishing. Though we haven't got to any of the gambling stuff yet, so it might be roulette. Who knows?
Mm.
This, however, is why I decided to do fishing first, because at least the sub-stories are fun. So once we finish the misery of the fishing, we have some entertainment ahead of us. That, and just in case I somehow manage to burn through all of my money, in which case the sub-stories should probably generate me a bit of income. And if they don't, then Hopefully enough that we can buy some mahjong sticks. It's also just dawned on me that I've got the Colosseum to do as well. Though the Colosseum I can sort of get around because I can use the underground, I can use the sewer network. Because we've got the tool for opening manhole covers. What does that tool even look like? There we go. A tool for opening manholes, also called a hydrant key. What's that other thing? Gang emblem. Emblems that represent number of gangs you've defeated. Right now you have one. Oh yeah, forgot about that. A fishing magazine that's offers some great fishing tips. Stronger fish tend to increase line tension. When this happens, try pulling the pole up and lowering it while reeling in the line. While doing this repeatedly, you should be able to pull in a big one. Wait, what? Happens, try pulling the pole up, then lowering it while reeling in the line. Oh, okay. Well, that is actually a helpful tip. Let's give that a try. I also noticed that Mama-chan has left all of the booze just open there on a shelf. Then again, it's Japan, so I know he's going to nick it, but still. That's your baby. This is not going to be fun.
Is it? Toria! Yakuza. Toria!
Didn't work.
Yakuza. Toria!
Hey! No! If this turns out to be another umbrella, I may very well lose it.
Yakuza. Toria!
Hey, all real spawn, welcome. Shame, fishing still sucks because it's like it never reels in when it's supposed to. Also, hell, indeed. It's just... It's... Yes. But it's such a fight to get that one in. And the thing is, it could still be a piece of junk, which makes no sense when you think about it. So, yeah. I can understand junk being close to shore, but... It's a bit soul-destroying when you go through so much effort to get the fish reeled in, only to find out that the stupid thing is actually just an oil barrel or something. Thing is, I can't even do this because it just then stays stationary. I actually have to move the rod around, which means I'm at the risk of it just suddenly jumping into the red because you can't really see it at night. This is one of Dante's circles of hell. Yep. A point about the gambling. You can cheat. That is true. Too bad Final Fantasy XIV doesn't have a good fishing minigame. At least Black Desert Live has AFK fishing, but still gets boring. Indeed. This is reminding me of almost breaking my hand reeling in the fish in RD2, Red Dead Redemption 2. Yep. That DualShock 4 still works too. Yep. Where am I up to with the bait count? Sooner or later I'll reel this in, and it's just going to be an oil barrel. Just you watch. It'll be an oil barrel, or even worse, an umbrella. Because the devs hate me. If I did that on a Joy-Con, it would have broke. Yes. But the Joy-Cons are rather fragile. That reminds me to charge up my Zelda Joy-Cons. They've been off charge for a while. Last thing I need is to plug them in and find that the battery swells up again. Already been there once. Come on, you stupid fish. I'm going to get it under 100. Come on. No! No. Okay, fine. Right, fine. No, we'll try again then. Close but not enough. Why is the limit that I need to get it to? I always had in my head about 50. 50 meters for it to go through.
行くぜ。とりゃ。
I don't remember it being this difficult in Yakuza 3, I'm going to be honest. on. Okay. Oh, that's really hurting my hand now.
Yakuza. Toria.
Miss. Right. Okay then. Oy, oy. Back to the docks. Eee. Go fishing. Let us continue the misery of the evening. I won't mind, but we've got many more fish that we need to try and catch. It's just these far distant ones where it gives me the funny rock music and the stupidly difficult pulling rate. I've not missed a trick here, right? It's not like there's a super special, better fishing rod somewhere in the pawn shop or the game, is there? I am literally stuck with the default here, right? I think so, yes. Fun.
くぜとりゃ
Most likely, fishing isn't the greatest in Yakuza 4 or 5. Or 3. Three wasn't nearly as bad as this. Not quite sure what happened there, but okay. Come on. Come on. Oh! Gus and Bennett. Oh! Yakuza 3 was possibly the introduction to the fishing minigame. Haven't played Yakuza 1 or 2 for PS2. Fair enough. 47 meters. Shame. I was hoping it'd fix at 50, but clearly it requires me to get it even closer. The pain of it is, it requires a lot of effort to get the fish in from 150 meters, and then you've still got the stupid RNG attached to it. So even if I pull it in, I could either get a piece of junk, or I could get like 4 of the same fish. I mean, at that distance, I suppose it's going to be quite a weighty piece of fish that I get a lot of money for, but still. Me. Miss. Yep.
Yakuza. Toria.
Oy.
Yakuza. Toria.
Good luck with the fishing. My earbuds are about dead. Fair enough. Just stopping by, spawn. Unless you're lurking, in which case, hey, almighty lurker.
Yakuza.
Oh.
Toria.
Man, touchpad's sensitive sometimes. I'm going to be stuck on this all week, aren't I? Hell, thy name is fishing in Yakuza 4. I think next time around we'll probably do the fishing first. Or at least we'll count it up there with baseball.
Yakuza. Toria.
At least the batting cages. I haven't even done golf yet. Heaven forbid that's any worse than this. Yeah, keep fishing.
Yakuza. Toria.
Anything? No, I'm guessing not. Didn't think so.
Yakuza. Toria.
There's... Alright. Try this again.
Kuso.
Okay, fine. Oh, I'm out of bait, am I? Marvellous. Misery. Misery thy name is fishing in this game. Misery in hell. Misery in hell are thy names fishing in this game. God damn it. Is there a trick to make this easy? Right, let's try a new tactic then. I want to try a boss coffee now. Does have a bulbous bow. Never mind, sorry. Keep nerding. Right, buy bait. Go fishing. Use shrimp.
Yakuza. Toria.
This seems to be working quite effectively, actually. Holy moly, have we found a way to cheese this. It's certainly more laid back than what I was doing before, I'll tell you that much. Also goes to show that the game actually creeps the bar up randomly. It's not just what I'm doing. The game also just throws it up a bit, which is really annoying. How much do I actually have to get this reeled in? Well, don't tell me I actually have to get it to 0. Yep, and I got a Marlin. I'm taking that. Oh, blimey. Right, well, we'll have to go and save now, but still. Oh, Gordon Bennett. That was exhausting, and we still have many more of these bloody things to do. Also, give me a minute, I just need to sort something. That, and also take a brief moment of respite. Right. So we've caught a marlin. Sunset, night, done. Keep fishing. That was exhausting. Also, we need the marlin for apparently the weapon completion, so yay.
行くぜとりゃ
And we get 2 catches in a row. Don't forget to save and not auto-reload. Yes, I will endeavour to try not to do that. Interesting. When the tension bar goes down, the fish isn't actually pulling away. It only pulls away. The meter note counter only goes down when I press the L1 button. So as long as I can avoid pressing the L1 button as long as possible... Oh no, never mind. Maybe, to some degree. Be back soon if you're still on. Fair enough. Fair enough, Let's go. Interesting. It doesn't look like I actually have to run the risk too often of pressing on the line snap. Still takes a while, but at the same time, I don't have to work nearly as hard. Which is always nice. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, a bit more. Yeah, this is definitely a much better option. It probably doesn't take as much time as the actual trying to follow the fish option, with far less risk of the line snap. Oh, it's another balloon. Okay, well, that's just pure profit at that point. So I still need the giant crab, the tuna, the devil... Oh, yeah, giant crab and the tuna, which I can only get at this time of day. There's also giant orphic. No, that's in a different catch radius. I get a bite here, it's a miracle. Yeah. Oh. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. That sucks. Whee! Sploosh. Yeah. Here we go. Come on. Getting there gradually, so slightly. I suppose this evening hasn't been a complete waste because we finally figured out how to achieve the stupid fishing mini game. At least at the 150 level. I don't know about normal levels. Probably will be slightly easier with them. A bit closer. Oh, this nauseating. And it's another Marlin. Flip's sake. I mean, it's pure profit at this point, but come on, let me at least... Well, actually, no, I shouldn't complain, because the alternative is a piece of junk. Though I would much prefer a tuna. Or a giant crab. Or a... I can't get a great oarfish. Literally a tuna or a giant crab at this point, though I have actually caught a sea bream, which was supposed to only be available at sunset. So technically I could catch a collared caddick, whatever it dickens it's called, but still. Oh, yay. Right, let's do this again. Traveling the red line there. Whee! Yeah, man. You know what? I think the most egregious thing I find about the fishing minigame is just how exceedingly long some of them take. I mean, in fairness, in a retrospect to fishing, it's pretty accurate. But at the same time, it just feels like a massive time sink. It's for the sake of being an absolute time sink. This is probably the next few streams of us trying to catch everything, and that's just at the night cycle. Then when if we unlock an ability to change day-night cycles in the finale, as people have told me is potentially possible, then we're going to have to do it all again for the day cycle, unless we can't, in which case we're going to have to finish the game, and then we're going to go into Platinum Adventure, into overtime on this game, where we then sit and play, fishing for several streams, as I try to get the 100% completion. It's just lag. Oh, it's another bowing. Oh. How much bait do I have left? 2. Okay. Methinks the tuna is a rare drop, much like it was supposedly in Yakuza 3. So in Yakuza 3, I managed to catch it fairly early on. Here is... Yeah, man. Yes, this is definitely an easier system, I must admit. It's literally just press R2 every so often. And then eventually we'll get to 0, but for the moment... And it looks like the game can't actually snap the line on its own volition. If I run it too close to the red line, yeah, fair enough, that's on me, but as it stands... Once I leave about an 8 at the end, it sort of works out. Well, there are a few moments where it does get slightly concerning. Okay, I had to loosen it there. That was kind of snooking me otherwise. Oh, that was concerning. Now, if I've got my timing wrong at the end here, or this fish is putting up more of a fight than the marlin did. Nope, nope, no, it's just my timing's wrong. Go on, Ben, another marlin. Tell you what, we'll go for something slightly closer this time. Tuna is 130 to 150, so it could very well be sort of in a closer range. Last one a miss. That's a shame. I don't think we've got any bait, have I? No. Right, let's see how much we can sell the marlins for. Given the size and the fight they put up, surely they must sell for a decent amount. 50,000 a fish. Okay. I can happily live with that. Right, let's go and dump the extra marlin on our inventory into the item box and then save the game, considering I don't want to do that again. But hey, at least we've managed to get ourselves a decent amount of money for that. Technically then, all I have to do is spend an hour sat here fishing marlins and we should be alright in terms of cash. Not that I particularly want to do that, but it's a possibility, if nothing else. Yoy. Yeah, I've got some wine left, and I've got a bit of time. We'll save the game and do another round of fishing, eh? Oops. So, first, I very much need to step away for a moment, and so I shall. Be right back. Don't go away. Huzzah! I return. I returned to save the... There's a moth down there. Marvellous. I returned to save the game. I returned to put a marlin into the inventory. Oh. I have no idea where that moth... Wait a minute. Oh, it's not a moth. There's a beetle. It is also a beetle. It's decided to put itself right underneath the wheels of my chair, and I feel a bit mean, so I'm going to save it. Oh, give me a minute. Piece of paper. Yeah, man. Little. That's... Oh. There you go. Oh, stop your dishes. Oh, you came in here. Go outside again. And then there's moth. Oh. The moth. I'm being assaulted by a moth. I do a good deed against a beetle and a moth assaults me. Fantastic. Good to know. Right, Right, save the game. Right, let's do one more round of fishing. Just to see if we can catch the legendary tuna. Though... it's rather depressing looking at the completion of the 100% list on this one, because we have bought, what, 3 things, and I still have many, many more things to do. Oh well. Yo, my dude. Also, may I just say a thank you to the devs for actually putting the fish bait salesman right next to the dock. Because it makes my life so much easier than having to go to and from a convenience store in Camarocho and back to the docks. I can literally just talk to the dude, and then I can sell my fish to him, and that is why he's a legend. Also, the fact that I managed to get 200,000 yen is it from him for a few marlins is also rather nice. I would have sold all the marlins apart from the fact that I need them for various completion reasons. Right, so the tuna is between 130 and 150 meters, and the giant crab's between 100 and 150 meters, and the giant oarfish is between 140 and 130 meters. So I suppose I'll go for the giant oarfish and hopefully catch a tuna along the way. Unless I've missed. I suspect I've missed. I've missed. Cool. Right, let's the chase begin. And because this isn't at the 150 mark, I actually have an easier time. Well, I have a less of a time to catch it, which is nice. is it a giant crab? It looks like a giant crab. We have caught the giant crab. Haha. Right, that's another thing off the completion list then. I'm gonna keep fishing indeed. Right, giant oarfish, sunset and night, 130 and 140. No, it's 136. If I'm gonna catch it, or if I'm gonna pull it, assuming that it pulls, it'll be in that range. It's not got the fancy thunderstruck music though, so I don't know if that counts for anything. Might just be another giant crab, to be honest. Well, that's fine, because giant crabs strike me as they probably earn not as much as a marlin, but certainly quite a bit. Maybe 10,000, which is still a nice chunk of change when you consider that I don't actually have to keep any of them behind for weapon crafting, so... Oh, this tactic is so much easier. A bit more nauseating, but so much easier. Alright. Yeah, another giant crab. Okay then. Sacrifice of the... I was going to say noble shrimp, but as we know, shrimp are not noble. They are reprehensible, evil creatures that spit acid at you when you're unawares and trying to navigate your way through the waste. I feel mean for the shrimp now, actually. These are normal shrimp. These are happy Earth shrimp. They're not mutated alien space monsters or radioactive creatures of the hell spawn that they are in the Metro. These are poor shrimp that have accidentally been captured by a fisherman and sold to me for more fish. So, yeah. If I actually, in my later years, am I actually forgiving the shrimp? I might change my tune if I ever play Metro Exodus again, I suspect. Because they were really... I played that on, I think, one of the harder difficulties, and they were an absolute pain in the neck in the swamp area. I spent most of my time being bludgeoned by acid. I was not happy. And then there was the gorillas. I think they were gorillas. They looked like gorillas. They might not have been gorillas, but they certainly looked similar to gorillas. And that was terrifying in its own right. And again, I suppose it's Metro. It's supposed to be a sort of horror-esque game. I wouldn't mind playing Dead Space again as well. I'll have to get the Dead Space remake. Apparently that was very good. I shall have to consider these for the dream list, though in fairness I've got a stupid amount of games on the backlog that I need to get through. Most of them Yakuza games, but in fairness that's the franchise run. I've also got the Arkham franchise run to finish, and then I've also got Mario 3D All-Stars to finish, then I've got Spyro to finish. Then there's the entire backlog of Switch games that I've got, which I'm probably going to try and work through offline. That's another giant crab. I'm just going to keep encountering quantities of giant crab, aren't I? That's entertaining. Yeah, keep fishing. I think I might have cast that a bit too close. Oh, blast. What's at the 115 mark? Briefcase, apparently. Oh, free-sailed finfish. Oh, no, that's a day thing. 130 and 150's tuna. 140 and 150. I don't think there's anything in this. range, really, apart from the briefcase. Okay, fine.
Yakuza. Toria.
No. Still fishing, I see. Hail, Hoodlum. Yes, I am. But we have found a way of cheesing it, so there we go. We have found success. Somewhere along the lines of the misery. I think we will be fishing for the next few streams, unfortunately. But that's alright. It needs to be done. It needs to be done. Another crab. Three more chances for the oarfish. Or the tuna. I'll happily take either.
Toria.
Considering this is the standard music, I assume it's another giant crab. Since I'm guessing the oarfish is a rare drop and therefore would 1, put up more of a fight, and 2, I'd get the fancy Thunderstruck music. Oh darn, I'm going to miss fishing on Saturday and not story. Gosh darn, lol. Yes. As you missed all of the story last Saturday. Sorry, Odlum. But, my friend, you're in luck. All of these will be uploaded to the YouTube archive in the following week, so you too can sit there and watch the joys of me fishing for hours and hours on end. On the upside, at least I found a way of skipping the fishing-ish. I don't actually have to work at it, I just have to press the R1 button periodically. This literally seems to be the easiest way of farming the fish. So we're going for the lowest drops first, and then we'll focus on the nearer shore, higher level drops. Just to make my life easier. Look, it's a crab! Did I not call the crab being the next thing we catch?
Yakuza. Toria.
It'd be nice if I could catch a giant oarfish, but I remember that being a pain in the neck in Animal Crossing as well. Probably going to be another giant crab, let's face it. Oh, it's going to be a miss. Yeah. Yeah, well. At least we're down to 13 fishing requirements. Oh, I've screwed that one up. Nah, the biggest pain fish-wise has always been the string fish. There's no string fish here. Apparently the colour canif is a pain, and the tuna seems to be a rare drop as well. I screwed this one up, haven't I? I can't abide by this. Yeah, I ended up raiding and attending said Final Fantasy wedding. Wait, what? Ended up raiding and attending said Final Fantasy wedding. What said Final Fantasy wedding? You got married. I meant in Animal Crossing. Oh, fair enough. I was thinking, because weddings are a thing in Final Fantasy. I shall buy one piece of bait just to make up for the cock-up I just made of that last fish. I bought a plate of shrimp. Oh, it was another free company. Ah, fair enough. Yep. It was on Phantom, so because I know head made and play with a bunch of them, I got invited. Ah, fair enough. Boo! Boo to you, game! Right. I'm not going to abide by that. I was there with my mandible suit on. Hildebrand or Mandeville Senior? I forget the name of Hildebrand's father, and yes, it does annoy me that I forget the name of Hildebrand's father. Hildy, that's it. No, wait. Godbert, that's it. Godbert Hildebrand, now I remember. No, hold on. Godbert Mandeville, even. Been a while. It's been a while since I've seen the lunacy of those stories, and I really wish to see them again. I'll get there eventually. Right, let's go for you, little fishy. On a little dishy, I am a fishy. Till the cows come home, or however that advert went. Who owns the gold saucer? Yes, I met him several times before I actually met Hildebrand. And each time I was amazed by the fact that he was wearing shorts. More so, less so than the fact that every time I encountered him subsequently, he seemed to be wearing nothing but his own undergarments, but there we go. This is another giant crab, isn't it? The sub-story is available straight after the main part of Heavensward in the Foundation. I don't think I finished the main part of Heavensward though. I've only just got to the north part of Cloud Top, or whatever it's called. And then I got distracted by trying to do the Ether Currents, which I've kind of done. I've just got the story mission ones to do now. Resisting the urge to go to South Cloud Top and actually do the story missions, because I'm sure the game will lead me back there eventually, and then I will do them as and when. Okay, let's just get this giant crab then. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully the giant crabs sell for quite a lot, because I've got quite a few of them. You haven't, but you are close. There's a handful of story missions left. Fair enough. Fair enough. It seems that there are. Especially after the vault. I wish to sell you my fish, sir. I have. I assume that marlin is the one in my inventory. In my item box, even. I will sell you six whole giant crabs. Which gets me 12,000 yen. Which is double the amount I paid for in bait. I think that's an alright deal. Excuse me, noble taxi driver. I wish to return to the dwelling of Waifu-chan. The new Serena, once owned by Waifu Rina, who is alas no more because Nishikiyama shot her in the back, the wazard. Ah, Ezio's got crabs. Yes, I got several giant crabs. I just sold them to the fish dude. Did you not see? Right, might as well check the stats while we're here. Weapons broken, 100. Oh, right, I need to do 100 as Kiryu. Difficulty hard, times difficulty was changed to 0, and that's going to stay 0 throughout the duration of this game. 21 continues, which may go up by the end of the game. 100 pedestrians knocked down. I assume that caps out at 100. 100 weapons broken. Need more of that. 100,000 kilometers traveled. I assume that caps out at 100,000, but I could be wrong. Heat action finishes 50. I'm surprised it's not higher. Number of street fights 316. That's going to get higher by the end of the game. And completion rate 71.77%. Before we actually save the game, however, let's check the completion list. Mini games. Fishing. We've caught 5 of 18. Got a marlin, a squid, a sea bream, and an umbrella. Oh, and a giant crab. We're going to be at this for a while, I think. Anyway. Oh, chapter 4. Chain of Betrayal. You can get to Kamurocho Hills from the bathroom. Yes, well, we will be doing that in many streams from now, dear Kiryu. But for now, we're going to save the game. Saving. Done. Saving. Oh. Chapter 4. Boy, did I miss a lot. Oh, you missed plenty. You missed the fact that we fought both Tiddlywinks and Akiyama. You missed the fact that Akiyama had 100 billion yen stashed away in his office in a safe behind a bookcase, which didn't have any sort of password protection. All it took was somebody to press a button and turn a big wheel, and suddenly this entire vault was before them. He's had all that money stolen. We've been betrayed by Akiyama's friend. Your waifu sister has been kidnapped, Seijima has been beaten and kidnapped, and now we're going to have to go and fight our way through all of the levels of the Millennium Tower, a la Final Fantasy VII, in order to save them. So, woo! Wait, Hana-chan? No, not Hana-chan. Hana-chan is still awesome, and Hana-chan hasn't actually appeared since the end of Akiyama's story. Dude with red hair and the baseball-y jacket thing. I forget his name. Douche-san, I shall call him, because I can't remember his name. Actually, I think I've got a list of characters, haven't I? Kaido-chan. Kaido-chan is apparently working for Katsuragi. Go figure. Anyway, I've saved the game, and with that, we will continue this next time. Wham. Ah, him. Yes, him. Doo-ba-doo-doo. One of these days I'll rewatch that intro movie. Probably at the end of the game, to be honest. And there we go. We have done not as much as I was hoping, but at the same time we've done something. So we've started the fishing. We've done a lot of the fishing, and by that I mean 4 of the fishing. We've found an umbrella, a marlin, which sells for 5,000 yen a pop, which is, 5,000 yen a pop, which is quite nice. Or was it 50,000 yen? I think it's 50,000 yen a pop, actually, because we've got 200,000 yen. Yeah, okay, 50,000. Either way, quite a lot of money. I'm happy for this. Then we've also got giant crabs, which sell for 2,000 yen, which isn't as nice, but at the same time, for a bunch of them, we can also get ourselves a reimbursement for the bait we bought, so it all works out in the end. It's a good job I have played this game before. I wouldn't be able to say the same for Like a Dragon, but Like a Dragon got a really hard fight and didn't go back. Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury because we will have to get through Like a Dragon to get to Infinite Wealth and finish this franchise run. Though, given my current rate of progress, Infinite is probably the best way to describe this franchise run, considering at least Kingdom Hearts had an end. Kingdom Hearts stopped, apart from Melody of Memory, which we then played after that. Kingdom Hearts 4 seems to be many years away. Unfortunately, Yakuza is a case of we're at 4, we have to get through 5, 6, Judgment, Like a Dragon, Judgment 2, Infinite Wealth, the Inshin, and by that point, RGG, powerhouses that they are, will have probably released another game. So fun! But anyway, with that said, if you're new here, hi, I'm Ezio. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that follow button, but the decision will always be yours. If you ever want to catch me live, well, I'll be right back here on twitch.tv/GuardEzio. Shocking, I know. On Thursday at 7:30 UK time, as we continue our journey into the world of this fantastic game, if not slightly infuriating at times. Is that everything? No, of course it isn't. If you've ever missed any of these streams, if you want to catch up with any of our journey into the world of this fantastic game so far, or any of the other Yakuza games that we're playing as part of this franchise run, you can find all of them uploaded to the YouTube archive, linked in the panels down below, containing playlists of every game, as I just said, every journey, as I call them, that we've ever been on here on this channel. And I think that's everything. Everything apart. No, it isn't. If you are watching in the YouTube archive, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for watching this video. Hey, if you enjoyed what you saw, or what you're seeing on the channel at the moment, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Consider hitting that like button. It really helps us out. And I think that is everything. Everything apart from a thank you to each and every one of you. Viewer, chatter, viewer, lurker, be watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archives. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey this evening. Thank you for joining me as we've traveled through the world of this fantastic game. And most of all, thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me here on the channel. It means the world. It always will do. And it always does. Now, let us see if we have enough to pay the good vibes forward. Probably not, but I will make an exception assuming the gentlemen of Last Minute Continue are still alive, because I do believe they are. Or they were. But I have gone quite late, so... Are they still streaming? Yes, they are, so I will throw a raid over to Last Minute Continue. So, with that said, with that done to each and every one of you, may you all have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are, and as always, until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits, and I'll see you all next time.